people, welcome to another exciting edition of your #1 program on Flip TV, Girls Closet. This is the show where we talk about girls' issues, their challenges, what their talents, and everything concerning girls. So today on this edition, I'm joined with two lovely ladies. On my right is
Abiola. Hello everyone.
Yeah, and on my left is
Adenekolu Adamilala.
Yeah, these two are very lovely ladies, and they're going to be joining me in dissecting this topic, this very topical, controversial, let me call it controversial topic. Yeah, let's go ahead. And first of all, I want to start with this story. It actually happened for real, girls, like seriously. Like a guy and a girl met at an event, a social event. The guy was attracted, he went close to her, started talking. She too got attracted to him as time went on, and so started going out. They didn't really get close, they're just going out as friends, trying to get to know each other, trying to see if something romantic could come out. And then all of a sudden, the girl kind of asked what he does, and then she found out that he was just a teacher in a private school.
Wow.
So seeing now that the guy earns less than her, she was a little bit confused. Like, can I really go on with this? Can this guy really meet up with my standards? And that was how the relationship didn't work again. Just because she asked him that question and she found out, she just broke away from the guy. So now I'm wondering, this is something lovely that would have happened. Perhaps something lovely would have happened between the two of them. So is it right to actually ask a guy how much he earns when you first meet him, or maybe when you're going out with him?
Okay, let me
guarantee a relationship.
Let me come in from the aspect of the story you just said now. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You said the guy is the CEO of a company also, right? It doesn't matter. So she can even use her influence and get, if she truly has feelings for the guy, truly loves the guy, it doesn't matter. Can use her influence to get the guy a better job than that. So the issue of me asking the guy, it would have been the extent that relationship is if I can ask that kind of a question, because I wouldn't want him to feel as if I'm after his money or something. You know, guys, even if I ask him, he might not tell me the truth. Take it or leave it. That's guys for you.
But actually, that's the truth. Not all of them.
But then, if the relationship has become, I know, it's very, very cordial, we've been together for quite some time, there's nothing we can't tell each other, I don't think it's a big deal.
So what's your take on this, girl, Damlola? Do you actually think girls have a right in asking a guy how much he earns? Should they do that? Or at what point should they do that?
Number one, to your first question, you said, do you actually think a girl should ask a guy? To me, there's no big deal in it when you ask a guy, because number one, once you know you're spending your future together, the first thing to do is start making plans. And part of the plans is how much do you earn? Is one of the plans, one of the steps you need to take. So when you ask a guy, how much do you earn? You don't ask in a rude manner. There's a way you ask things from your boyfriend or girlfriend, your fiance or fiancé. There's a way you ask. Okay, now for example, you ask, okay, where are we living? Something like that. You say, now you feel like living in a remote area, but you know it's below your own standard as a girl. Or maybe you're earning 50,000 naira. Then you go to your boyfriend, I feel like having a house here. I feel like having a house here. But your boyfriend, from there, you try to know how much he earns. If you can't ask him directly, maybe you've asked him one or twice and you see he's trying to cover up, trying to judge the topic. Then the next thing you do, just find a way to ask. From there, it's going to come up to you. It's going to open up that, yeah, I'm earning something like this. From there, you know how much it earns. And then, to your question, there's no big deal in dating a guy who earns less than you.
No, really. So.
Yeah, but you know, there's no big deal in right? Anyways, but the thing is, it depends on the girl too. You know, we girls. You know we girls. Yeah. You might feel you're on top of the world. What do you mean? You can't talk to me anyhow.
Yeah,
you understand?
You have a point.
Because it's not pride though. It's I don't know how to put it. Maybe it's in our nature, it's in our DNA. The other may just come in from somewhere. You know, you become bossy. There's a way you can talk to you. You know,
ladies are not all level.
You know, Biora made a point that as the girl is the CEO, there are some things she can do for the guy. Okay, what are your field? What's your discipline? What are you good at? At least there are some posts. As the CEO, you can fix him in a place. As the CEO, you have your connections. You can fix him in a place. And you say the guy is a teacher. So being a teacher doesn't mean he's not going to be a CEO in the field he has chosen.
Okay, all right, ladies. I don't know your take on that. I will let you know my own take. But before that, let's go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Girls Closet.
Welcome back to your number one program, Girls Closet on Flip TV. We are talking about romance and finance, and we are actually dissecting it. Before now, I asked if it was right for a lady to ask a guy she's going out with or a guy she intends to go out with how much he earns, or if it is, or at what point is she supposed to ask that question. And Biobo Biola and Abdamlola have given me their take on that. As for me, I don't see anything wrong in a girl asking a guy how much you earn. Yeah, just like that, you won't say it in a rude way, say it in a polite way, but all the same, I know how guys are now. They will definitely feel maybe this girl is just after my money, after my pocket or something. It's not like that. Definitely, if you want, a girl has to know about you. Now, if she wants to know everything about you, definitely there's no point she wants to know everything about you. She won't know about your pocket.
Yeah, sure,
even if you lie, there might be a way she'll find out. So the person, if she asks you, just go ahead.
Open up. It's even best for the guy to open up.
Yes,
you know, at least there are some girls who are willing to help you.
Yes.
So when you, okay, now if the guy is pretending, this and that, and the girl thought you are this and that, she will have it in mind that, okay, she has no problem, she's free, she's good to go. Okay. But when you open up to her, if she's not good to go, if she's not willing to stay, then the door is open.
Okay, true. Okay. Let's come in from this angle. What if your man later finds out that you earn more than what you told him, or you earn more than him? What happens?
It depends. What if the guy...
No, the thing is, I don't know. I'm not speaking for men anyways. But some of them will try to, you know, that you're supposed to come, like you're supposed to take more responsibility than... It might even turn into an
equal... Your question. As in, do you mean if the guy finds out you earn more than him?
He might say, yes, he might leave you with... more than, okay, fine, you've shared it that this is what I'll come up with, this is what I'll come up with. You'll be like, since you have more than you're supposed to.
Especially in marriage, we are meant to be the helpmate, not the carrier of the load. So I don't
okay, for instance, my family now, my mom and dad, my mom takes care of the kitchen, the foodstuffs and everything. But school fee, every other thing in my house, my dad goes with that. There was a time the first time I gained admission into school, then there was nothing. So my mom was like, okay, you can't fulfill the admission because there is no money. And she paid. It's no big deal. But it just depends on the way we take in this part of Africa, you know. That's just it.
Oh, okay. And what's the take on that, Dami?
To that, I would say, once you find out what your boyfriend is earning or your fiance is earning, the best thing is to open up before he finds out later.
No. What if you tell him I want to earn, but he later find out you earn more than what you told him?
That's what I'm saying. You just tell him the truth once you find out. So some guys, they will be depressed, or maybe there's a segregation whereby you are not, some guys, when you don't show off yourself, and they later find out, they think, are you proud rather? So they will know you are proud. Yeah, it's going to baffle.
That's actually an issue.
If it's a guy that doesn't care, you can say, don't worry, I'm going to earn more in future. Don't worry, I'll work hard. There are some guys like that. And she asks the question, have you asked? When you buy something, have you asked?
Yeah, come in now, ask the question.
Okay. The thing is, okay, and now, okay, maybe we are both living in lovers. Okay, I've started coming to your house and passing the night. I do sleep over. So, you know, generally the kitchen is for a woman, so a lady in the house. So I started buying stuff we know we're going to need in the kitchen, ranging from the gas cooker, the fridge. Essentially, I'm supposed to be in the kitchen, sure. So, a few months after I have done all that, or in the process of me getting all that, he now told me that, we should call you Chris. You want to go our separate ways. Please, what will happen to all the things I bought in the kitchen? No. It is funny, but seriously, no, I'm not taking it too far. She's got a point.
If the things I remember, when you pack them now.
Me.
Number one.
Which things I remember? I'll pack everything I bought. What are you saying?
Yeah, she's got a point there. There are some guys, they are not into the full-time part. Maybe they just felt, maybe this is a fling. Or something like that, and your mind is on the full-time part. So when you get to a state like that, to me, before you take that step of buying something, I guess there should be an agreement. Is it for a few time?
No, something might even come up.
Something might come up. Oh wow.
What if the guy wants to mind to have a fling and he still doesn't say it? What if he wants to have a fling in his mind but he still doesn't open up?
As long as, to me,
no. Yeah. Wait. Are you gonna leave those two? That's my question. Don't beat around the bush. I don't want that.
What is left now?
Okay, let's say
everything I bought. I think I want to wear this, so I'm going to pack them.
What if he has used some?
You just wait.
You take it from me. So okay, what if maybe you bought a whole carton of cereal or something else?
That's different. I'm talking about things that I can pack. I'm not talking about things. I bought plates, kitchen, makawai.
Very funny.
No, the things I will leave it. Another woman will now come. I
said to teach that guy a lesson. You pack everything.
I'm not going to
use it. You give it out.
Dear, I'm not teaching any lesson.
No,
I just
that will serve as a lesson because number one, you earn more than.
So another lady will now come. You now think you're going to set up the kitchen.
Wait, that number one, it serves as a lesson because you earn more than him. For him to get those stuffs back in the kitchen, wow, it's got a long way to go.
No, you forget the fact that it might even be handed the same thing. Doesn't matter. But for me, buying everything in the kitchen, and now tell me we should go separate.
See, I think this is
about everything
based on reality. To me, I'd rather just
let's go. Right?
Let's go.
With your mommy.
Same thing. Same thing. Yeah. I think this is one of the main reasons why some guys are scared of dating some girls. They are afraid of power.
Wow. There was one video I watched. The guy was cheating on his girlfriend. So the girlfriend came to the mall where he brought another girl to. So when the girl just saw that, you shouldn't even say anything. Just told the guy to put out the sneakers and the socks that she was not that bought it for him.
Wow.
And she collected that medicine.
Big
disgrace.
Public disgrace, man.
But seriously, we need to know what are the problems of some ladies because they are scared the guy will later cheat on them or something. Because seriously, when you go on social media, you see some lady saying, I can't date a guy that doesn't meet up to my standards. If you're not earning so amount, don't come near me. If you don't have a car, don't come near me. Sometimes the trend is even at the age of 25 as a guy, you're supposed to have a house in Lekki, a big car, a Range Rover, a Ferrari, this or that. Like, that's why sometimes when guys even steal
let me chip in there. To me, when you are ready to date, and you know, I said full-time and fling. When you are ready to date for the full-time part, there are some things there are some steps you need to take. Number one, you need to know you are the head of the house. There are some things, there are some responsibilities that are on you that you need to focus on. That, okay, I must get a job one, because how am I going to feed my wife? How am I going to pay the rent? How am I going to pay the bills? All those stuffs. You need to know that, number one. Then the girl can just be an helpmate. The responsibility won't be on her.
Okay.
No matter how much you earn.
It can even be a 50-50 thing.
No, before it goes to let me tell you something. Before it gets to a 50-50 thing, let the guy knows that this is my responsibility. Then it's the decision of the wife. Okay. Because you are still earning this, she might not say that, but because he's still earning lesser than her, she can bring up the suggestion that, okay, you pay the bills, I'll go for the kitchen aspect. You know, you said the kitchen belongs to the lady. So she goes for the kitchen aspect, then the man goes for the bill. But when she sees there are some lapses in the bill, she can cover up for a man.
Yeah, okay. Still talking about what I said that is going around on social media. I actually still threw the same question on social media on my WhatsApp group. I asked, as a lady, are you comfortable? Can you date or marry a man you know you earn more than, like really earn more than? Imagine like the guy is earning 50,000, you're earning like 300,000. Like, will you see my to date or marry him? And I got some responses. Some people replied. I actually want to read them. But even guys, some of them replied too. I was wondering. I was like, I threw these questions to ladies, but even guys, I said, well, let me read. This is from the lady Yetunde. She says, oh well, I can, but with a small margin. If I'm sure my guy will be faithful and with his little, and if he's the type that is ambitious, which means if he's the type that won't just relax, like, okay, my woman has a lot of money.
I made the point there. Yes, out of yesterday. Yes, if the guy is ambitious, then definitely there's a future for both of them, not the lazy type.
Actually, that's actually true. Another one from Perusa. She says, as for me, a love relationship transcends material possessions. No doubt it is a good thing if the guy earns more, for that's the conventional norm, owing to the belief that ladies tend to become proud when they are richer. Come on, so you
see now, you're on the same page. I said it the other time.
However, there are ladies who remain submissive despite their wealth. So she's saying,
but then sometimes it comes,
so sometimes it comes the madness.
Maybe for 2 minutes, but when there's love.
No, I don't actually beg to disagree with you. It's not all the time it happens like that. Not all ladies are proud. Some of
Let me tell you something. There are some stage. There are some guys, they are very nasty. It might make the lady rethink her decision. Okay, for example, okay, you are no longer dating, you are married now. You know you are still earning more than your guy. You might be ambitious, but you are earning more than him. You've agreed. Then you later see, you saw he's cheating on you. what will you do? Even for that period, it will come upon you that wow.
Yes, so that's anger.
You want to show
like
the other. Yes. Now you said something the other time about the guy, the sneakers.
Yeah.
Okay, the sneakers and the socks. Something like that. You want to show the girl. Stay off my man, and I'm the one doing it. Even though if it is not to disgrace him, but to make the lady know he's not capable of taking your responsibility, let him know that I'm the one taking the responsibility. Sometimes it comes like that.
Okay, I have one from Judy Wealth AGK. She said, if it is not going to affect his security and worth as a man, then I don't see why I shouldn't date or marry him. Wow. And in response to that, I think there's even a guy here that said it. He said, unless she's the obedient type. I mean, he wants the one that will calm down.
Very funny.
That's so now. Not the one that will raise shoulder. The type that will realize they are in the same boat. Sadly, now slave queen is full everywhere. This is coming from Gospel. Why go Orlando? Gospel, you are really funny. But actually,
when you gave me the
topic,
when I posted it on my page, people said, some said, yeah, I'm going for the guy, as long as we have a future together. Even when you first gave me the topic, the first question I asked myself is, Damilola, this is a very serious topic. But I just think, can you date a guy that earns less than you? It's not, can you date a guy that will never earn more than you? That was the first thing that came to my mind. So, earning less than you for the meantime doesn't mean he's not going to earn more than you. It's just like asking, can you date a guy that has a car?
Or a guy that has a car.
Can you date a guy that won't buy a car? Or that won't own a car? So, you've seen the difference.
Yeah, it's true.
So, that means a guy who doesn't have a car today, is having tomorrow.
Even as much as he's hardworking though.
Yes, I follow, what's her name? The first comment there. Yeah, I follow that. As long as he's ambitious and he's ready, hardworking, wow.
Well, so
there's something will come out of it.
So that's
something will come out of it.
Do you contradict her or you're going with her?
Yes, yes, that's the main point here today.
He's hardworking. Yes.
Because now it's true. Now when you date a guy who earns less than you and is lazy, I'm sorry, at the end,
actually,
everything's not going to work out.
All right, so that's it, ladies, for today. This is my own take. I am going with them, 100% going with them, 100% agreeing with them. As long as you don't relax, as long as you don't lay back and say, my lady's any more than me now, let her be feeding me or something. Don't stay lazy. Work hard. You are still the man of the house. You are still the head. I'm supposed to be the one helping you. I'm supposed to be a helpmeet, not the one carrying the whole body. So don't get it wrong. We only tell you
even when the ladies
don't
carry the body.
Guys, don't run from ladies that earn more than you. Actually, some guys don't run from ladies who earn more than them.
That's why some ladies guys that they don't have up to that.
Is that what that's?
That's what it goes back to the first question you asked about the CEO and the teacher. So you can try to help your guy. Yeah, there's some ways. Even though you're not a CEO, as long as you earn more than your guy, definitely there are some connections you have more than your guy. For him to be in that position, you have some connection more than him. There are some things you can do about it. What about the case of a married man and woman? They were working at the same company. The wife is earning than the husband. So when they found out they are married, I don't know how it happened. When they found out they are married, they said one will step down for the other because they don't accept relationship in the company. So one will have to step down for the other. So the wife was like, it happened in the movie I also watched. The wife was not like, no, I'm not stepping down. Do you know how much I earn? The guy was like, no, I'm the head. Do you know I'm the head? Whatever I say is what you will do. Wow. But at the end, the wife later stepped down for the husband. The husband was promoted.
That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good one. So guys, please don't be scared of ladies who earn more than you. As long as she's not proud, she won't cut off your head. There's nothing wrong in going good. And don't be scared even if she wants to help you. Some guys are actually proud. Some is their pride.
Yeah, that's what I said the other time.
Pride, ego. Yes.
Some guys believe since the girl is earning more than them, no way for them again.
Exactly.
They are not patient.
That's right. That's what I talk about insecurity. That's what Judy Wealth said. Insecurity. Don't hesitate to participate in this question and answer section. You can drop your comments concerning what I asked. Can you date a guy you earn more than, or can you marry a guy you earn more than? And as a guy, you can also drop your comments. Can you go close to a lady that earns more than you? If you contradict what we said here, go ahead. Feel free to drop your comments. Just do that, and don't forget to share this clip Tell your friends to subscribe, your loved ones, your enemies, your frenemies. Just keep spreading this, yes.
Yeah.
As we call her next time, I am Hilda Elias. She is
Abiola.
And she is
Adinekolu Adamlala, aka Miss Damilite.
Yeah. Bye.